Shock. Trump has only 5% chance of successful appeal. Donald Trump, the controversial former president of the United States, is facing an unprecedented legal battle. According to a detailed analysis by renowned legal expert Michael Popok, Trump has only a 5% chance of overturning his conviction. This revelation is a major shock to those who believe Trump could easily escape legal repercussions. Slim chances of appeal. Trump has continuously called his case a witch hunt and a kangaroo court, attempting to rally his loyal supporters and maintain his political standing. Recently, he told reporters that this trial was fraudulent and shameful. He lamented that the court did not allow a change of venue, leading to a situation where he received only 5 to 6% of the vote in this area. Trump argued that finding an impartial jury in a city where he is so well known, whether as president, candidate, or from his TV show, The Apprentice, was impossible. Reversible errors versus harmless errors. According to Popok, to overturn his conviction, Trump must prove there was a reversible error during the trial, an error that directly led to the conviction. In contrast, minor errors that did not affect the outcome, harmless errors, are insufficient for overturning the verdict. This distinction presents a significant challenge for Trump's legal team. For instance, Stormy Daniels' testimony about her sexual relationship with Trump might be considered an error, but it's not enough to influence the trial's outcome. Such details add complexity to the case without aiding Trump's defense. Trump's legal strategy. Trump's legal team, including Stephen Chung and Alina Habba, have asserted that he has a strong chance of a successful appeal. However, Popok emphasizes that the trial judge's decisions on evidence and witness testimony will be the appeal's focal points. His lawyers have been attempting to dismiss the case since last year, seeking to have it tried in federal court instead of New York State court. They argued that since the checks Trump wrote to reimburse Michael Cohen were issued while he was in office, he deserved to be tried in federal court, where a more favorable jury might be drawn. To succeed, Trump must demonstrate that the judge made serious mistakes in handling evidence or managing the trial. This is no easy task, especially when only about 5% of New York cases are overturned on appeal. Jury instructions and venue. Another aspect of the appeal that Trump's team might consider is the jury instructions. The judge instructed the jury that they could choose any offense Trump might have sought to cover up by falsifying business records without needing unanimity. From the defense's perspective, this tainted the jury. Trump's team will challenge these instructions during the appeal process. Moreover, Trump's argument about not being able to get a fair jury due to his widespread notoriety adds another layer to the appeal. He believes that every juror knew him in various capacities, making impartiality nearly impossible. Jurisdiction of the appellate courts. New York has a complex appellate system with multiple levels. The first stop for Trump's appeal is the Appellate Division First Department, which will review the trial errors. If unsuccessful, Trump might attempt to bring the case to the Court of Appeals, but this is not automatically granted. The higher court only reviews cases needing further legal clarification. Long legal process. The appeal process could stretch into 2026. During this time, Trump may remain free and continue his political activities. This situation creates a peculiar scenario where a convicted former president could campaign while his appeal is pending. The nearly inevitable delay in the appeals process means it likely won't conclude until after the November election. If Trump is re-elected, he might try to delay legal proceedings, claiming presidential duties. However, this strategy is unlikely to succeed without a decision from the U.S. Supreme Court. This raises questions about fairness and the integrity of the judicial system when dealing with powerful political figures. Personal perspective. From a personal perspective, the 5% chance of a successful appeal underscores the strict and transparent legal system in New York. However, this also presents a significant challenge for American society in handling cases involving high-profile political figures. Can the judicial system maintain fairness and impartiality under political pressure? This is a question worth contemplating. While Trump and his legal team will continue to fight, his legal future remains uncertain. The ensuing developments will impact not only Trump, but also American politics. Conclusion: Michael Popok has painted a clear picture of Trump's slim chances of a successful appeal. With only a 5% chance, Trump faces significant legal hurdles ahead. Even though he and his lawyers will try to identify every possible error in the trial, the likelihood of success remains slim. Given all this, the question remains: can Donald Trump overcome this high mountain, or will this mark the end of his controversial political career? Only time will tell.
Go home to mommy. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. I don't throw babies out, believe me. I love babies. Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
I always wanted to get the Purple Heart. This was much easier. If I become president, we're all going to be saying Merry Christmas again. That I can tell you. If you look at North Korea, this guy, he's like a maniac, okay? And you got to give him credit.
That's a famous Mussolini quote. You retweeted it. You like the quote? Did you know it was Mussolini?
It's okay to know it's Mussolini. Look, Mussolini was Mussolini. It's okay to. It's a very good quote. It's a very interesting quote.
I mean, I'm just talking about David Duke and the Ku Klux Klan here, but
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know David Duke. I don't believe I've ever met him. I'm pretty sure I didn't meet him, and I just don't know anything about him.
Do you plan to visit with the Pope when he comes into Philadelphia?
Well, the Pope believes in global warming. You do know that, right? Hey, in this room, it's so hot in here, maybe I'll start to believe it myself. This room is hot. Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said. Whoever the hell brought this mic system, don't be the son of a bitch to put it in, I'll tell you. This mic is terrible. The stupid mic keeps popping. Nevada. And you know what I said? You know what I said? I said when I came out here, I said, nobody says it the other way. It has to be Nevada. He said I had small hands. Actually, I'm 6'3", not 6'2", but he said I had small hands. They're not small, are they? I never heard that one before. Donald Trump has small hands. So I said, small hands. These guys know. I hit a ball 280 yards. Stand up, my club champion. Stand up. Do I hit the ball good? Do I hit it long? Is Trump strong? Huh? He referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it. Okay. I think we should take a drug test prior to the debate. My mic was defective within the room.
Did that explain the sniffles then?
Did you see where Biden wants to take me to the back of the barn? Me. He wants it. I'd love that. I'd love that. Mr. Tough Guy. So I spent a long time this morning on making my shoes so beautiful, so shiny. And then I walked through more dusty floors than I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Anthony Weiner. It's a rigged system. The system is totally rigged and broken. This system is rigged. We're competing in a rigged election. This is a rigged election.
That you will absolutely accept the result of this election.
I will look at it at the time. I'm not looking at anything now. I'll look at it at the time.
Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense. I'll totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win. There's never been anything like this. So go and register. Make sure you get out and vote November 28th.